I was going from Syracuse, going from that, like you said, that experience, ups and downs, and then you're going into the league. Everybody got a different story, a different journey. What was that process like going from college to the pros? Anything happened that you didn't expect? Did it go smooth? Like, how was that? What was that process like?
Well, I had played since a freshman, all ACC twice. You know what I'm saying? I was on all the lists my senior year, but then, we didn't win that much. And then I just got shunned at the end. Like, no Senior Bowl, no combine, no none of that. So, I had to get out the mud, had to pop out on that pro day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had to go do that, go crazy in that joint, end up getting picked up 7th round by the Colts. But, I mean, to me, I already knew who I was. It was just about the opportunity. I really didn't care how I got in the building. It really didn't matter. Like, I knew what I felt like I earned. I felt like I deserved to be drafted higher than 7th, but everybody feel that way. I just knew, like, once I got in the building, I knew who I was going to be. So it was just crazy. It's just like that whole little post-league training for the shit. It's like a whole different vibe. Like, I went out to Seattle to train by myself. I kind of wanted to stay away from all the nonsense. So,
so you didn't choose a. Go ahead, be my bad.
I was just gonna ask you, being I was a similar situation, getting drafted 6th round. What type of chip did you have on your shoulder going into the building, and not necessarily on some negative type situation, but just what type of motivation did that bring you, being that you felt as though, I should have been drafted earlier, but being drafted 7th round, like what type of chip on your shoulder did you have walking in the building?
Oh, well, you already know you feel like you got everything to prove. Like, you feel like you walk in there, it's like every single day, it's like they undervaluing you. You know what I mean? And from my perspective, my draft class obviously is great. Quentin, Darius, Naeem, Braden, all those guys. But I was the 11th pick. They had drafted 10 guys before me. I was the 11th guy, so I took that personal. When I got there, people probably don't even know this. When I got there, they gave me a 97.
Dang.
That was your jersey number?
I was a draft pick, and I ain't even get a chance to pick my number. They just gave me 97. I had undrafted guys pick their number. I was like,
right there.
What?
you in the box with 97?
Bro, come on. Hey, look, DB, I made that joint look thorough though. Like,
nah, you ain't make no 97 look thorough, no linebacker.
I thought about keeping it. I'm glad I switched. I thought about keeping it though.
Ooh, nah, I'm glad that thought was a passing thought, man. 97. Yeah, you had to come off that edge.
Yeah, no way. But yeah, no, you know what I'm saying? You just got to get out the mud. That's kind of how that go. Earn your spot on the building, and you know what I'm saying? That's just how it went.
Yeah.
And that's a lesson for a lot of folks, man, because it ain't, like you said, it ain't about where you go and how high, how low you get drafted. It's about getting in that building and standing there as long as possible, making it real hard for them to make a decision to move on from, because that's their job in the front office, the coaching staff. From the moment you get in there, I feel like they're trying to find a better, cheaper option to replace you. You got to keep getting out the mud day in, day out, especially if you're, drafted lower. They don't invest a bunch of money in you up front. So that's a great mindset to have, not only for you, but for anybody going in that situation.